guys, and welcome to another episode from the Veg Grower Podcast. Thank you for coming along. Slightly different layout today. I'm just in the shed. I'm just planting some seeds as I go through. I've recorded several different videos I'm splicing to make this episode. Just a few things that I think you'd like to see. But you'll notice in the episode title of this one, I'm calling it a tribute show, and that is just due to the fact that regrettably my grandfather died on Thursday. This is Saturday the 19th of March, and yeah, Thursday unfortunately my grandfather died. And my grandfather, he loved his gardening. He loved his veg growing as well. So I'm kind of dedicating this to him, and I'm going to sow a few plants as we go along today. I'm just sowing some peas today. I was hoping to sow some runner beans because he always grew runner beans, and that was always very. That was always what I remember of my grandfather growing runner beans. So yeah, I'm going to grow some runner beans. I haven't got any seeds to do any at the moment, but I will be growing runner beans this year in his memory. So yeah, it's funny how, looking back, how I think I got my veg growing gene, if you like, from my grandfather. Anyway, my first video I want to show you now is a shed down the allotment. If you listen to the podcast, you'll hear that it got obliterated. I'm just going to show you a video quickly of how easily it came apart. Alright, well, hi guys. This is a quick video of the demolition of this shed, guys. I think it's going to come down really easily. Basically, over the last couple of weeks I've been strengthening it after it came down during the winter, but then it's fallen down again. I've had enough, so it's going. Excuse the light, it's first quite early in the morning as I need to crack on and do this, and it's the only way you can really see it. So yeah, so watch me now and we'll see how easily this comes down. I've already emptied it and taken the stuff I want to keep off it. Everything else is just going to be burnt. Right, grab a drill, as you can see, that's quite loose. And there it is down. So I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up, pull the new shed out and start building that. Okay, yeah, that's how easy it came apart. Now I've spent a few weeks strengthening it, and the bits that you see I'm unscrewing are actually what I strengthened it up with. Now when it first fell down, or again, it was, I did kind of sort of build it back up, but at this point I decided no, too late, gone. So yeah, I destroyed it, and then I rebuilt a new one. Now I've got a little video of me building this next shed. It's fast. Unfortunately my battery ran out as I got through it, but if you like to watch it, it's only 20 seconds, but you'll see what basically happened. Yeah, so there you go. Now my next video, I'm just going to take you on a tour of the plot, the allotment 1 to 8B. Then I'll show you the shed in that when it was built. So yeah, before we start, I'd just like to say I'm really pleased with how the things are coming along there. It's slow, but it's getting there. It's slow and steady. So yeah, right, let's watch that video. Right, so that's sort of basically the shed. I've got the old door just sat in front of it because that's quite decent, and I'm trying to think of what to do with it. So it's just there for the time being until I figure out. But that's sort of, you get the idea of what the shed is. That's a sliding door, which I find to be a lot better. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a tour of the allotment. This allotment. There's a few changes since the last one. Obviously the shed, as you've seen. You'll notice I've got these water butts next to it as well. They just sat on some old freezer doors I had lying around, which I figured to be quite a good stand. And I've got the guttering on the back here, fixed on. And you'll notice, see, I've used those clips. I think they're called Hall's Rain Saver. So highly recommend them. I'm really impressed with those. Easy to fit, easier than trying to get a drill and stuff, and you don't have to drill into it. That piece of there is obviously from the old shed. I've just stuck that there behind all that so I can screw things onto it, but more on that later on or in future episodes. Compost bins, built a second compost bin there. Now it's start getting filled up, and you can see all the 6 beds are now finally built. This one I've just finished building. Needs filling with horse manure and stuff, but yeah, you got the idea. This one, I've sown some carrots and parsnips underneath those glass panels there. I've just laid the glass to heat and keep them a bit warmer. Right. One of the onions bed, not doing much. This bed is going to be the beans and peas bed. That's filled up with compost and just letting that settle, and that'll be planted up in the future. I've got the elderberry tree here. That's just gone in today. Just finished building that today as well, and they're planted. Apple tree gone in there. No, that's a plum tree, Victoria plum tree. It's showing some signs of life. It's a bit too small to show you on the camera, though. That's the slow bush, or hawthorn, whatever you want to call it. Not really doing much yet. Garlic, we're looking really good. That's another onion and shallot bed. That's the lot that came from Wilkinson's, which I have to say looks like it's doing a lot better than anything else. But the others did go in a bit later. Drew some artichoke bed, not really showing anything yet. Apple tree. There's some little buds, but not really seeing anything. Asparagus bed, not really doing anything. Rhubarb bed, only that one down the end there is showing signs of life. Potato bed bags. Planted these up today. These are one of my favourites. Home Guard is a variety. Planted those up today. I've done it slightly different to what I normally do this year. The bigger bags, I've filled them a third up, then put 2 potatoes in, filled them another third, put 2 potatoes in, 2 seed potatoes that is, and then filled them to the top. That one, I had 2 left over, that being the smaller, that's this one here, smaller, so I just used that. Smaller bag, 2 potatoes left over, that was the last one I done, so just to use them up. These 2 pots are new. I've saw them in the shop, and I've seen a few videos of people at the Edible Garden Centre garden show, and I've seen them on that. And they're 2 pots. I filled them up so and it's not settled. They say they hold 3 seed potatoes. I've put 3 in there, but I think that might be a bit too much. But they're a pot inside a pot, and the inner pot is, you can see on that, basically what it does. So that's something new I've done this year. Globe artichokes. That one's not showing signs of life, but the weeds are starting to grow. Got to do some weeding, and that's definitely showing signs of life. One last thing I've noticed is raspberry bushes. They're starting to leaf. So spring is definitely here. So yeah, we'll throw it over to the next one. Yeah, so there you go. As you can see, the beds are being made, and things are progressing really nicely. So not more I can say with that. As I say, you'll hear more what I talk about on the podcast if you listen to the podcast, that is. But I like this YouTube for the video aid. So the next thing I want to do is just take you on a tour of the home plot. So that'll be coming up now. So I'm going to start this bit in the potting shed. These seeds under the propagator. Right, these ones just here, the front here, are tomato money maker, sowed last week. Ones towards the back are tomato chilies Demon Red for the chili festival. These ones at the front here is some sweet peppers. And towards the back, you can, I don't know if you can quite see, let's get that. Towards the back here, there's some butternut squashes, and they're just starting to germinate. So again, that's the sweet peppers, tomatoes, and towards the back, Demon Red. Pine breeze, not doing much there. Got a single melon seed, let's just lift this lid up, germinated there. These I'm just in here warming up, ready to be sown. This here, see that there? That's a spinach seed, just starting to germinate. They were sown 10 days ago, so yeah, that's pretty good. These peas, they're not doing anything, so they're going to go. Brussels sprouts here, they need potting on. Peas, you've just seen me sowing on one of the other videos. These here, that's the cucumber, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, cucumbers just there, they're germinating. And here, I think these are the more, they're small sweet peppers, California mix, and they're turning out really well actually. These peas here, I don't know if you see that there, just starting to germinate, and they were sown, let's move out of the way so I can read the label. They were sown on the 6th, so 13 days ago, nearly 2 weeks ago. Some salad leaf. It's germinated well. If you listen to the podcast, you hear I'm doing an experiment. That's in the compost. Seed sown compost. Seed sowing compost. You can see a difference between the two. Right, out here, various bits of kale sprung into life, and onions and stuff. There's some red onions over towards the back that's been planted. I've got to have a really good tidy up. And somebody's just popped over to say hello. They're laying eggs now. Well, one of them is anyway. The cage at the front is just something I'm going to take down soon. Just let them free range a bit more. Right. Playing around today, and I've noticed this fruit tree here, it's really well into bud. Could be pear, it could be apples. The labels have gone missing on them. I think it's likely to be pear. It's a apple. That's definitely apple. That's just starting to bud. Olive tree not doing much. This apple tree starting to bud as well, as is this one here. All the stuff dedicated, destined for the allotment. Big tidy up needed. Blueberries, they're starting to bud. I don't know if you can just see those. Wasabi's looking good, and the horseradish is starting to show signs of life as well. And the peach tree here, starting to show signs of life as well. All in all, quite good. So, I'll be glad when I get all this stuff moved down in the allotment. That rhubarb, just fantastically growing well. Into here. Parsley looking like it's really starting to take shape now. Some salad leaf, tomato and aubergines. I've just moved those in here today from the other shed. These are all cauliflowers, I believe, because the label's gone missing, but I think they're cauliflowers. And down here some of the cuttings and stuff, so all taking shape. That one's ready. I'm going to start eating those soon, and the radishes. It's the tomato Ilda, or whatever they're pronounced. I said on the podcast they, for some reason, got wiped out overnight, and I think that's due to they got a bit too cold. Kiwi, you can just see it's starting to put some buds on. Leeks in there. They're they're slowly growing. These ones have not done a thing yet. And these are just for my little trees and bushes and things. Right, let's go see the herbs, shall we? Not much to really talk about, but they're all slowly growing along. There's some mint, sage, bay, thyme, lemon balm, all mint, there's a rhubarb that's meaning to move. Rosemary and stuff. Oh, it's just really starting to spring into life now. So there you go. Yeah, that's the home plot. That's how things are looking. They're slow, but they're getting there. So yeah. So yeah, as I say, thanks for watching. With that, I'm going to wrap up this episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget you can visit my website, theveggrowpodcast.co.uk, my blog, and yeah, thanks again.